And that's not what we're going to be doing. So, morning motivation, guys.
Good thing you clarified that.
I'd like to start a poll for the morning motivation of should we get Crystal a ball gag? I think this is not necessary for certain times of the episode. And then I'm thinking we could add like a niche environment to our podcast. No. So, you know what the worst part is? She's like, I'm into it. And you're like, no, that's not helping. You're not helping. So inappropriate. Anyways, this has been horribly inappropriate. I love my wife. Let's start with that. Morning motivation for today, guys. We're still in quarantine-ish. A lot of places are opening, which is great to see, and a lot of businesses are really taking time. We mentioned Crazy Jacks in one of the episodes that just aired, that they're taking the time to separate people and social distance and do all this kind of stuff. Stop yawning right into the microphone.
I'm sorry.
And she's like, sorry. Okay. But a lot of people are still saying, oh, when are we going to get back to normal? Businesses saying, when are we going to get back to normal? Businesses, employees, when are we going to get back to normal? And I feel like this is a misnomer that we're all experiencing. Can you make some more noise from that side? That'd be great. I really appreciate it. Fucking dick. It's like, I'm listening in.
I'm sorry.
Get your candy out. Get your candy out. Just get it done. Come on. I'm waiting for you. Okay, you're a nice person. You can have some candy, okay? Make all the noise you want. It's fine. Anyways, I feel like we're falling into a trap of looking into the past with our hopes and dreams. Earlier on, we were talking about how some people try and recreate the past because that was their joyous time. And I get that. That's the whole idea about living memories and things of that nature. They bring us those feelings that we experienced, that joy, that amazement, that love that we had. The problem is that there's two very important things. Is we can't change history, number one. And those who forget history, we've all heard the saying, are doomed to repeat it. So while we may be driven to reminisce about times gone by, I think it's more important that we try and evaluate and structure ourselves to grow from them. Because I'll be honest, like I think we've talked about it more than once. Is I have an ex-wife, and that was a hard experience to go through. It was a very hard experience to go through. I don't wish it on anyone. Would I change it though? No, I wouldn't. I may have changed certain elements of it, how it went down, or something of that nature. But ultimately, it was the right decision. Now, that's not to say that I didn't have good times with my ex-wife. We did. We went on trips. We had an enjoyable time many times. It was great, but it went bad. So rather than choosing to reminisce about those good times, I've used the experience to try and better myself, make myself a better husband to Victoria. And I think that's a good thing. Granted, when your ex-wife's name is Crystal and your current co-host's name is Crystal, things can get a little bit messy at times. But what's important is I'm using that knowledge to try and become a better person. You know what? I'm glad you're laughing because I know you find joy in this because I just aired that point where I fucked up so hard. And it was all Crystal's fault. Both this one and my ex-wife, it's both their fault. I had nothing to do with it. They have perverted my mind. That's obviously.
Don't put me in with her. I'm like, don't.
All crystals everywhere are the worst. No, they're not. That's not true. But the point is this. We see those motivational posters thinking about, the past is gone, the present is a gift, and the future, we don't know what's to come, right? And those are, and I'm obviously butchering that, but what I want people to say, to really take from this, is that we have to take the time to remember what happened, grow from what happened, but don't ignore the present in anticipation of reliving the past. It is toxic. And we have to kind of pull ourselves away from the toxicity. It's like having that one more beer. Do we want to have the one more beer? Yes, everyone wants to have the one more beer. But that doesn't make it the right decision, right? Because now, well, maybe we're too intoxicated to drive. Maybe we've spent too much money at the bar. Maybe we're allowing our principles to slide away because of alcohol. All these things are factors in, and that's why we have to grow from our experience instead of going, oh, I wish I never did that. Instead saying, I know that I know why that happened, and I know how I can make sure it doesn't happen again. But that's why I'm just thinking, be cognizant of the present, because that's what will change tomorrow, and that's what we have to do. I think that's all I have to say. We're way over time, but Crystal, where can everyone find you?
Everybody can find me at Simply Me on YouTube, Crystal Moranti on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and Dino.
Guys, do you know the genetic marvel?
More Dino.
Do you know the genetic marvel? I am on YouTube, Instagram. I have a Facebook fan page. I have Twitter as well. Morning Motivational Rant. We are on Instagram. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. We're everywhere. We have the audio on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Overcast Podcasts, Radio Public, and Spotify. Guys, have a great day. Stay motivated, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.